Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back from our long trip away in the winter tropics of Australia, and we just got back again. Yeah, we do this every year, by the way, so if you're new to the channel, welcome. My partner and I do not like the cold, so we try to get away as much as we can between late autumn and late winter, which is May to August. So this is what we found coming back from Queensland, far north Queensland, Cairns to be exact, our favorite city. And well, it's the same old, right? The lemon guava has dried out as it wasn't picked or eaten because we weren't here, and there's tons of it. This is what happens to lemon guava when it's not picked. Just dries up. Plus this is a young tree and they don't fully develop, they're just really small. Not a big deal, I'm waiting for it to get bigger. My neighbor's wonderful pomegranate still has a couple of fruit on it. Actually just one, that one there. So let's get the show on the road. There's my pomegranates here in pots, which didn't do well at all because they dried out in summer, and now in winter they're overly saturated with water. I can't find sources to match the pots. I should have bought them back when I was able to, and I didn't. The red Chateau mulberry is almost finished dropping its leaves. Oh, it's currently late June, which means we've just finished our early winter, ready to move into the middle of winter, which is July. And it's already budding out. Look at that. Buds are getting fat on the red Chateau, even whilst the leaves are still on here from last season. It's amazing. So in about 2 or 3 weeks, this will be flowering. The mulberry will be flowering. Incredible. Okay, lots of things to show. I'm going to try to move as quick as I can. The young imperial mandarin set fruit already in its second year in the ground. They're really small. I think that has to do with the tree being young. Maybe I shouldn't have let it fruit at all, but that's all right. Citrus does exceptionally well here, not a problem. The carob is sort of still growing. It's got this new growth here, but yeah, it's pretty much the same as it was a month ago. And there's new growth here. And more importantly, the pods did not set. So the tree chose to not set any fruit this second season. So, which is a good thing, I guess. So it gets established, right? These are all dried out. All dried out. No chance. Okay, so although here it seems something might happen, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm still learning about carob. So the carob is looking spectacular after only 2 years, guys. It's taller than me. It's almost 6 feet, or actually it is 6 feet. The Maya lemon, which is also in its second year, has some fruit that are ready, some lemons. The blood orange, which I just planted this year in its first year, looking happy, right? Not a problem with the cold at all. This area here gets the full brunt of winter cold and summer sunshine. Gets both extremes. And the only thing tropical here is that guava, right? The Mexican cream. And speaking about this guy, he's been dropping his fruit. Look at that. I don't know why and the local pests or bugs have decided to make a meal of that. I don't know why the Mexican cream guava is dropping its fruit, but remember, it's only in its third year. It's packed with fruit, by the way. Third year, and it gets a full brunt of winter winds and cold and frost and you name it. It's in the line of destruction as far as wind, cold and heat in summer. And yet it's got, I would say, well over 50 fruit. Might even have 100 fruit on it. I can't tell. You can see it's jam-packed, but it's dropping. It's dropped about a dozen. Anyway, it's still a baby. Next, the white sapotes. We're going to quickly go through them. They're always shooting out new growth. For them, there is no winter. These are beasts. I highly recommend white sapote to all of you, right? Guys, please listen. This is the best advice I have for anyone in Melbourne or any temperate zone. White sapote is a beast. It can take the cold. It sets fruit and flowers all year round. Okay, so I see the Hicks Fancy is starting to fruit. Although these fruit were here a month ago, but they're turned red now. Okay, so what else have we got? We've got another white sapote. I'm not going to go through the variety names, guys, because I want to move along. My mind, I've only had 5 hours sleep. We got in last night at midnight, and I'm not fully rested or fully slept, so I can't think right now about names and specifications. But yeah, this is just going crazy here with young fruit. Main crop is over, Red Rover, so we only have the young ones for late winter and spring. Right, this is the Vernon and the Vista, Lemon Gold. It's coming back to me now. Oh gosh, Wilson and Hawaiian Supreme, that's it. Okay, here we go. This is the Indian Guava. That's also fully loaded, but with a similar problem to the Mexican cream. You can see there one of the fruit. Not a happy camper. It looks like it's gonna fall off. It's turned color. Looks like it's rotten actually. Let's have a look at it. I don't know why. This happened last year too, with the see how it's rotten. I don't know what's causing that, guys. Any idea what's doing this to my guavas in the middle of winter? That's the only one I can see. The rest look, oof, and that stinks like vinegar. I just smelt it. The rest look fine. It's just one out of 200. There's 200 on here. So I'm looking for fruit fly, although fruit fly is not going to survive in Melbourne in winter. No chance. The temperature here is currently 15 today. So it averages around 14 or 15 in the daytime and 5 and 6 at night. Looks like a baby banana blossom here on this potted banana plant, right? So yeah, you can get bananas in pots here, but they're half the size, half of everything. So I don't highly suggest it unless you're desperate to get bananas in a small area. This is the Custard Apple, getting the same kind of color at the top. That's a small one, didn't really grow out. Yeah, There's the white shatut. Hasn't dropped any leaves yet. It's almost July and it hasn't dropped one leaf. So these are mostly evergreen. These are white shatut or Pakistan mulberries. That's the hang on, Kara. See, look what happens. You get these snails that come in and eat the leaves. See that? So you got leaf miner, snails, and gall wasp. You got all three going on at the same time. Guys, they're the challenges of gardening. Oh, look at these guys hiding in here. Huh? See these baby snails? So that's how you get holes like that in the leaves. So we just flick them away. Flick and yep. Flick. Oh, and there's more there. So it's an endless job. There's the white sapote again. Looks like we'll get one in at the end of winter here in August, or maybe late July. Who knows? It's a mid-sized one, but there's a lot going on in here. Wow, this is crazy. All right, so back to the custard apple. It's grown out a bit in size. Yeah, so that's the biggest one is down here. These don't grow at all in winter. They just go on pause. So June, July, August, nothing happens. Right? Nothing at all happens. Not going to happen. It's too cold. So that's why you want them to grow in summer. Oh, I never saw that before. What's that? Looks like a bit of damage to the branch. One of the main branches of the custard apple. Ooh. Looks like either the bark is coming off or something else is going on. I'm not sure about that. And another white sapote packed with flowers and young fruit for the new season. Right, all around. This is the one that gets a scale, the worst scale producer. And this soot, this variety here, it's the worst. Really bad. Look at that. The Hawaiian Supreme I'm talking about. So be aware, and there's more snails here. It doesn't really matter once the tree is fully established. A little snail like that's not going to do anything. Yeah, so next, the Namroy pomelo. They're starting to turn yellow. Oh, there's a couple of white sapotes on the ground. Yay! By the way, I had a friend taking care of the fruit, the white sapote that is, and a few of the other fruiting trees here in the front whilst we were gone. So thanks a lot for helping out during that time. And it looks like you did a great job of getting all the fruit. Not one left except these two that have just fallen. By the way, it's been so windy, nasty wind here in Melbourne again. There are the pomelo again, Namroy, and what else have we got? I'm getting a mental blank now. Grumi Chama, of course. I try to set a fruit here, but it's way too late now. That's not happening. Too cold, too late, too everything. Nah. Plus the birds get them if it's not netted. So every odd is against you at this time of the year. No one's home. It's freezing, and the birds, yeah. So lemon guava is also growing up, just as the gurumichama is growing up. The passion fruit, I see a dry one in there. It's not gonna give us anything at all, that one. But some promising ones coming here for the end of winter. These usually come in August. It's a nice treat, especially again being a temperate climate. You wouldn't expect to have passion fruit in winter, would you? But there you are. There they are, guys. Okay. What else? What else? Oh, the kumquats are almost here. They're starting only now to turn color, right? I don't know what we're gonna do with so many kumquats. What do you guys do with your kumquats? I've heard you can make marmalade, jam, all the usual suspects. These look good. Can't wait. So about a month from now, like let's say August and September, we're going to be feasting on thousands of little thousands of little kumquats. Look at that. What a bounty. After 3 years of not setting one fruit. We didn't get one fruit in 3 years, maybe 4 years from this guy, and now it's made up for it. Wow. Okay. Oops, we've got a few leaves that have fallen there from the bananas. Crack. The wind. Guys, even though this is a protected area, right? Protected. And yet, wind damage. So let's get closer. I'll have to remove a couple of these other bananas, like that one there. When that gets fruit, it's going to hang over my neighbor's fence. This one here, it's going to be a drama. I don't want dramas with the neighbors, so I'm going to cut that off. Probably cut this one off too when its time comes, and maybe even that one. I want bananas leaning towards the house, not towards the neighbor. So, what do we got here? Oh, nice. Nice rack or bunch, right? Very nice. Looks like nothing is cracked yet, and there's no yellowing, so that can stay out here for another few weeks, I guess. Yeah, and it looks like this guy will be next to flower. He's a whopper. That one and that one. These two, and they're both leaning towards the house, which is exactly what we want, guys. We want this. We don't want that, because I had a problem here about a year ago, and it fell over into my neighbor's house and cracked the fence, and I had to go, and it's not something you want to deal with when your neighbors are not into the same interest. Let's put it that way. And the same here. I have to remove that banana there, right? It's leaning towards the fence, and maybe this middle one. Yeah. So what else? The seedling loquat is waking up. It's never flowered in 3 years in the ground and 2 years in a pot. So this is a 5-year-old seedling. Wakey wakey. It's only waking up now with new growth, but no fruitlets or flowers. It's alright. Still have to remove all this. The last agapanthus, waiting to do that in spring or when I feel like it. The 2 avocados I planted in autumn, the bacon and the, who's that? Shepherd. Doing good, right? Doing what avocados should do, and that is set new growth. Look, in winter, guys, in the heart of winter, we're getting new growth. So that's a good sign on the shepherd, right? Can you see the wind? Did you hear it? Yeah, welcome to Melbourne. So even though it's 15 with a wind chill, it feels more like 11 or 12. This is the bacon. That's also trying to do something there. Cherry Moya looks okay, except some bug here ate the new leaf. Thanks very much, Mr. Worm. And the dwarf Ducassi didn't like it. Didn't like its slapping. It got slapped around. Wow. So you got huge knockout there, a knockout here, a knockout on the top new leaf. The top two leaves are knocked out. Yeah, it's not a complete knockout. It'll recover. 100% recovery will come in spring. But wow, it just tells you how much they hate the cold. That's a guava I put in there in autumn. When you see red, that means it's freezing. When guava leaves turn red from green, it's freezing. This guy here has really surprised me. He got established though. I planted him at the beginning of summer, so he's been in the ground for over 6 months. And wow, he doesn't seem to be bothered much from the cold, only the wind. He's only got wind damage. This is the Tonga Banana, or it's a plantain type of banana, and he's really surprised me. But look at the trunk, guys. It's as big as my leg, same diameter as my leg, so it helps to get these guys established before winter. Sugarcane, another cherry moya, purple guava. Of course, these type of guavas can take anything, even snow. And back there we have the Surinam Cherry. Yeah, Pitanga, the little guy I put in here last summer. So he's also been here for 6 months. Yeah, just having a close look for the first time. Yeah, he's okay. They can take the cold. Yeah. Can you see how the wind is ceaseless? It's not gonna stop. The wind's not gonna stop. All winter it's gonna be like this. And in Cairns it was windy the last couple of days, but it was warm, guys. The air was warm, like yummy wind. And even so, the kids at the hostel were freezing. I can't believe the sensitivity of some people. I was out there enjoying the wind, and they said, "Oh no, it's too cold." What are you talking about? It's 25 degrees. How can it be cold? You're kidding me. All right, guys, what else have we got left? We've got all these coverings. This is the papaya. I had a look before, and it looks okay. It actually looks perfect, just like it did a month and 2 months ago. Zero cold damage at all. Wow, this frost cloth rocks. So I don't want to undo it again, but you know, I'll show you. I'll undo it just for you guys. Just for you guys, I'll undo it. Hang on. I tightened it too, so it's really tight. Hang on. Okay, can you see that? All the way down? Like, perfect. Huh? Perfect. All right, guys, I'm gonna quickly wrap this up. There'll be a part 2 from the back. I can't do the whole front and back in one video under 30 minutes. It's not possible unless I do this. Like this. Like this. You don't want that kind of video, do you? Or chop, chop, chop. Start, stop, start, stop, start, stop the video. I don't like that. I don't like that way of filming. Okay, so this is the black Sapote seedling, which I'm happy to report has held on to a ton of fruit. I'm guessing 30, at least 30 fruit. Yeah, which is amazing, right? It's only the 3rd year in the ground, and it also had another 3 years in a pot, so it's 6 to 7 years old. and it's 2.3 meters, or almost 8 feet. So I'm very happy with black sapote. Chocolate pudding fruit. The Wampy, of course, is a champion. It doesn't mind the cold at all, and I even see some fruit. Oh yeah. Wow, how did we forget these? I've never seen Wampy in late June. Oh wow. Nice and tangy. Alright guys, let's move on. Oh, the pineapple guavas are done. All 3 of them. Right? Thanks to my friend again for clearing the fruit from the trees, because when we come home there's usually 100 pineapple guavas that run down to the garage, and they're waiting for us down there at the bottom. So they did a great job. Thank you very much. Okay, here we have Manila mango and second passion fruit I have growing here, and it's finally made it to the wire. Thanks a lot, guy. And he's in great shape. I'm really surprised. Looks like he's trying to do something here. That's awesome. Oh yeah, good news from the what is it called? It's the, hang on, it's blowing. Sweet Lilikoi. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Lilikoi. But bad news here. The stick, I noticed, has come undone. The stick of the Manila mango frost cloth. I don't know how that happened. Wow, how did that happen? Let's have a look. Jeez. I had it in there. Wow, it's completely come undone. Oh, it cracked. Oh wow, it cracked. Brand new steak I bought from Bunnings a couple of days before we left for our trip. It snapped. You're kidding me. So I didn't think about that. Did you guys think about that? Huh? The steak snapping in the ground? That tells you how much water, how much rain came down here along the front of the house, because remember, the property is like this from the street. So all the water runs to the house from the street down, and it all ends up here. So whatever is along here is going to be soggy, drenched. I see a pineapple guava. What's a pineapple guava doing down there? Huh? See that guy? How did he get there? Yeah, so let's check out Banana Ken. Banana Ken, how you doing, mate? I gave him cover from the top, but not from the back. Yeah, he's alright. Pretty much the same as he was a month ago. A little sad, right? He's not dying. He doesn't have any yellow leaves, but he's sooking. He's drooping. All the leaves are drooping, but they're green. Everything is green, and the trunk looks A-OK all the way from the bottom to the top. Good. So guys, that's the front yard. Oh, and also the seedling mango, the Bowen. How you doing, mate? He doesn't have a top though. I didn't cover him from the top, so that's why these leaves are going to be brown and burnt and yellow. But what about down below? Looks all green to me. Looks very green to me. Right? And that's what we want. We don't care about these tips. We care about what's going on 3/4 of the way up and down. Going down. Success. Good. Very good. Now we're going to go and look at the backyard. Please come back for part 2, guys. And look at this Surinam Cherry, which is 8 years old. It does this every year, and I so am mad. It starts to send flower buds in the middle of a winter. He does this every year, and the flowers never set to become fruit because it's too cold. How on earth is he expecting to set fruit in July? Huh? Is he crazy? Why can't he just pause and resume flowering in September, which is when it warms up here? So now we're going to lose these flowers as well on this fully established Surinam Cherry. Doesn't look like I'm ever going to get fruit from it when it decides to flower in the heart of winter. Oh, and I have a couple of beautiful banana bunches here that are almost ready. That one there looks like it's closer, but they're pretty much the same. That's nice, right? Okay, and my Glen mango is looking stellar. Not one single yellow leaf. Wow, huh? Because protection, guys. Protection. That's what it's all about. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, come on, son. This is torture. It's sitting there and hiding behind the clouds. So we're cloudy, it's windy, it's cold, and it rained last night when we were driving from the airport to come home. So we had everything. Not one positive thing that I can say about Melbourne's weather. Sorry, guys, if you're winter lovers, I'm not going to take that back. I hate it. I hate winter with a vengeance. The only positive thing I can say about Melbourne is in winter is it doesn't snow. Because if it snowed like it does in Canberra, I wouldn't be able to grow this black sapote, outdoors. And actually half of these trees outdoors. Thanks for watching, guys. Come back for part 2 from the backyard, and we'll see what happened back there too. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and we'll see you from the next video. Bye bye, guys. I'm freezing. 15, but the wind is spoiling it. 15 is usually nice if it's sunny. Actually, if it was sunny, I would have been in my shorts and t-shirt, but not with this wind and not with these clouds. Bye, guys.